Hello. It works. よかったね。Gosh, my glasses is so dirty. I'm gonna go clean it. Be right back. Yep, it's me. It's the tuber. I'm a bit far from the camera, so when I say far, it's not really far per se, but oh yeah, that's way better. Yes, it's the tuber in the flesh. Usually, I put my desktop a bit closer. I think that will help the camera capture my face. Mm, so, and I'm also dabbling. What happened to the mic? Well, you can't hear me, or what's the problem? I'm expecting a butt. But it sounds kind of hollow. Okay, hollow. What about what about this? Does it sound better? I removed the filter. A bit better. A bit better. Uh-oh. You like that model? Great. tea. Because the thing is, I'm still using a laptop, so I only have three USB port and one audio jack. And recently, when I say recently, it's like a month or two ago, I discovered that my audio jack port was not working. And I was like, okay, what the hell? What is the cheapest way to solve this? And apparently, it only cost me like 12 euro to buy a new piece. But of course, when I say new piece, like a new piece for the laptop, so I need to unsolder and then solder it back. And all of these are very, very technical. And my boyfriend, me, none of us know how to do it. And so the original idea is that I would bring either my friend would come to our place. That would be ideal. Like they can come by here, and we would have a drink. We would like play cool. But apparently, one of our friends is not interested in that idea, and so the other idea is that because they're already so nice, by they I mean that friend, the other friend, not the one that was there, whatever. The guy who know the friend who know how to solder, he was like, oh well, then how about you come to our place? More like I said that. I was like, you're already so nice, offering to help me. The least I could do is come to your place. But then I didn't realize his place between our place is at least 1 hour of train trip. And because now that I think about it, there will be a little vacation, so I can do that. So yeah, anyway, to finish the story, basically, yeah, it's 1 hour to go there, and then another hour to come back. And that is to say, if everything goes smoothly, you never know how things go with France, French company, train company, especially SNCF. So I'm extremely stressed out if I have to go to a friend place to get my laptop fixed and end up having to spend my lovely weekend, the only time of the week where I get to chill in a very crowded, overwhelming train station. I don't want that to happen, and so I've been putting it off. Oh, sorry, I didn't launch the. Yeah, I do the server headpad though because it's been a really long time. Oh, hi, Yuna. So yeah, I told him like, yeah, maybe I'll wait for a better time to do this. I'm still in school, and things are very, very overwhelming, especially for this week. So, oh yeah, also Luna, I used your drawing as an inspiration to do this. I drew this in class when I was super bored. So that's that. Yeah, I always feel like Luna drawing is very inspiring for me. So maybe, but I do have by the end of the month, by the end of October, we're gonna have a break, a 1 week holiday, a little bit more than 1 week. But yes, I think I could take advantage of that time to visit them and bring my laptop over there, get it fixed. So, but eventually the ultimate goal is to have my own desktop build. But I know nothing about desktop, and I find it. I don't like to think about this kind of thing, right? Like, I would much rather have people like build it for me and I'd be good to go. But my boyfriend said you need to know your needs so you can decide the specs. Well, I am a light. I wouldn't say light gamer. I do play Monhan, and they do require a lot of GPU and CPU, RAM, and but most of the time I draw. Rigging and drawing do not require much, like in terms of the computer capacity. Uh, so I just want a fast computer that can allow me to game stuff, to have also good visuals, and also multiple USB port because a lot of the things when I stream, I have to put so many things. I have to plug in my webcam so I can track my face. I have to, um, if I'm doing a art drawing stream like this one, then I have to plug in my tablet. My tablet is wireless, in, but I still need to plug in the receptor so that the tablet is sending signal to the receptor and the receptor is sending signal to the screen, that kind of thing. So already there are two USB port that got taken up, and eventually I still need to plug in my mouse. So yeah, I find your drawing inspiring indeed. A new PC is a big investment. Are you gonna build or get one pre-built? My boyfriend got his built. I can advise you. I have some. Yes, you build your own. Exactly. When I asked my boyfriend like how am I gonna do this? He's like, I don't know. You have to do your own research. I hate it. I hate it when he said that he doesn't know. I wish he'd just tell me how I can pick the right piece. What's the difference between building it yourself and pre-building it? Is one choice better than the other? If yes, in what way? Yet it's like a lot of research, and I don't like researching that kind of stuff. I guess it's not hard. I think to come down to it, it's always come down to four different things, like the GPU, the graphic card. Graphic card has to be like up to date. The CPU has to be very, very strong to process all these data. The RAM too. I don't know what RAM. The thing is, I have no concepts regarding RAM has to be fast. So what kind of piece is processing RAM? So I just know basic things like CPU, graphic card, RAM, USB port, maybe a little ventilator to cool down the computer too. Oh, hydrate. Okay. One is already built for you. The pre-built is more expensive, and if you build it, hello. And if you build it yourself, you need to know how to assemble the part, and it takes a lot of research. I think the building part I can leave it to my boyfriend, but the research part I have to do it myself. It's a lot of research. Do your research. Okay. You know what? I'll do it. And my boyfriend, actually, like Mifuyu, he got his parts on Amazon. All right. For the picking part, you can help. Nice. Yeah, like what kind of graphic card are you guys using? That would be a good place to start. Graphic card. The only thing I know that is really important when it comes to building your own computer. And maybe I can also look up specs, like what uh for the current game, say if I want to play intense game that has a lot of like frames, then what kind of part should I get? This, I think a lot of the game, like on Steam, they already have stated the minimum spec you should have in order to play, but I don't want minimum. I want something good. Something that is like, oh yeah, you know that computer is like awesome. Oh yeah. Glum glum. That kind of feeling. I'm gonna go to bed now. Nice to watch stream again after so long. Yeah. See ya. Hopefully. And which resolution you will play on? Resolution. That's usually like how many pixels. But right now, what kind of resolution am I running on? Let me look. Resolution 1920 times 1080. 1920 times 1080. But it's a small screen. I want a bigger screen, bro. Oh yeah. It's very small. I want a dual screen, so on one end I can like watch series, and on another end I can draw. Oh, that would be the dream. Yeah. You have 1440 and 1080. And you got dual screen. Oh, that should be nice. Ah. You know, the thing is, now that I have my own room, I'm starting to feel like, oh, how can I make a better setup for myself? I mean, yeah, I do know my needs, so it shouldn't be too hard to build. It's just for me, building a computer sounds super overwhelming and such a work. What is the basic component of a desktop? Do I need to know every single thing about it? Like research every single piece, or do I just need to research? If you want something like this, it should be around minimum 2000. 2000 as in having two screens, right? Hi, Trisha. Hi. You want to come on my lip? No. Oh, God. Okay. It's not that hard when you got all the prices. It's like building Lego. Oh, oh damn. You got a kid. Shusho is on my lap. So everyone around here, like Malang and Luna, you guys both build your own desktop, or actually Luna is also using a laptop. And yes, you need to know a little about every piece to be able to pick ones that actually can go together. So at least, at the very least, go on website to look up the basic component you need to build a desktop, and from there I have a list so I can like uh, check out every single piece of them. Go through them one by one. I built my PC. I don't have any laptop. Oh god, everybody have their own desktop. Hi, Breeze. Mine costs around 2,000, and I didn't change my screen, so it's expensive. That's expensive. 2018. You still have your old screen. Is your screen good? That's so that you don't need to change it. Me too. Without the screen. God, then I'll have to save up a lot of money. If you want, I can send you the website I used to buy. Yes. It's a good site and not much expensive than other fair prices. Yeah, because I was gonna warn, but I think Luna have been here long enough to see many people got time out because they post like. Oh yeah, speaking of the YouTube, it's going on right now. The I am currently streaming on YouTube. Yep, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think it's still a bit strange. To Asha. Okay, Ashat, 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 Ashat. Yep.
Hi, Susu. Hi, Susu. Hi, why you so cute? Boop.
I think it's still a little bit censored from my site. Oh, so maybe Malang know a better site than Top Ash. Oh, I compare a little site for what I bought, and it was the least expensive. Maybe it changed. Depends on the promotions. Oh, promotions. You guys, you both seems to know what you're talking about. Nice. I'll let you finish talking and then tell me the conclusion. It was during the COVID, so components were rare. Maybe it helped you. Oh, everything got much pricier during COVID. And yeah, there was also a big promotion, something like 15 or 20% off too. So gotta be smart about this. Gotta look out for promotion.
Right, Susu. Right, Susu. Susu, you're so cute.
I would say build your PC and wait a promotion to buy it. Alright. As soon as the prices are a lot better, I think right now is the best moment to buy an RTX 3000. I'm guessing that's a graphic card. Let's see. Yes. Alright. Well, I want to be a smart consumer. Okay, let's put that on my list. I'll open the Google document and I'll put all the pieces I need in it. Should I only buy the pieces when they're on promotion? So only build it when I have collected all the pieces like Dragon Balls. Only do this when you collect all 7 Dragon Balls. Thank you, Saul. No. You want to leave? Okay. I know. Yeah. Also advised to buy a good motherboard. People tend to try to buy a cheap one, but it's one of the most important part. Okay. You know what? A list of things to buy to build a desktop. What do you need to build a desktop? Alright, here we go. It would be best to have every pieces on promotion but not waiting too much for the GPU because they probably not be as cheap as right now in a long time. For example, something that was 1,200 euro, it's now fucking 850. Take my money. But I don't have that much money. I'm a student and I'm living off of books. I don't have 850. Hiya! Oh no, what do I do? Okay, a processor. Motherboard. Graphic card. Memory. Storage. Cases. Power supply unit, PSU. CPU heatsink / a fan. Monitors, duh. A mouse, I have it. this is the one there. Oh, okay. Computer keyboards. True. Operating system. I need to buy that? I need to buy a system. Okay. Okay, I got it. Processor, CPU, motherboard, GPU, memory, storage, the case, PSU, the fan, monitor, keyboard, and the operating system. So altogether, we have 11 things to buy. You need to buy Windows, but you can find it for €5 on resellers. Okay, so that's not a concern. The most expensive thing would be the GPU. Okay, let's see processor. Um, if you want height, blah 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 blah. There are plenty of choices for AMD. AMD CPU is probably the single most important component for any computer. There are endless options. You have either PC space, you have either Intel or AMD. Even with those brands, there are plenty of choices. For AMD, most likely looking at a third generation Ryzen or Threadripper. If you want high-end Intel's Core estimated CPUs are all solid choices, though you probably want to consider 12th Gen i5 or i7 if you're looking to put together a serious gaming or streaming work. If that's not enough oomph for you, then maybe a Core i9 is more your thing. The GPU and the CPU, you can't take one that's too bad as your streaming are the most expensive type. So, 12th Gen i5 or i7 or Core i9. This art stream has turned into a put together your computer yourself stream. Sorry, I hijacked my stream like this all the time. Motherboards. Motherboards is essentially a large circuit board that connects all the components that make up a PC and allow communication between all different hardware. There are options galore, from simple motherboards at the lower end of the price spectrum all the way to feature-rich board with all sort of bells and whistles. i7, what the fuck? i9 is too expensive for what you do. Then i7. Okay. Alright. You're nuts. So at least now I know my processor and I know my GPU. All that's left is motherboard, memory, storage cases, PSU, that kind of thing. You can still go on the i5 if it's too expensive. Okay, let's see. The website that recommended me. What GPU? If the one they make good CPU now. Before only Intel was good, but it's not really the case anymore. Okay. The one you recommended me, RTX 3000. I'm gonna take a look at that. So, Okay, Intel i7 plus Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I don't want it. Uh, they all offer Call of Duty. So at least now I know on your website, at least top Ashed is 550 euro for i7. If I check out AMD, then looking at a third generation Ryzen or a Threadripper. Okay, let's see. Or maybe I can look on Amazon, no? Oh god. Processor AMD Ryzen 7 5800X. It's selling at the price at 332 on Amazon. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'll take a look at that. Alright. i7 is cheaper on Amazon. Yeah, why is it cheaper on Amazon than on the official, on the top Ashed place? It's not cheaper there. Oh, it's much cheaper, bro. What the fuck? It's selling 429, 430 then. Still, man, it's a lot. Damn, I need to do a lot of commission or like gig to get this. I'll set up a donation goal in hope that someone would like my model and they would donate a little bit. Because they're not as big as Amazon, I need a bigger margin. Oh. Maybe I should just buy it on Amazon then. Since that's where my boyfriend got his parts. No, not only on Amazon. Use a comparator. Prices like EDI low. Okay. And like that, you can find the cheapest part, but take them on a reliable site. True. Sometimes when they say, "Oh, it's really cheap out here," it could be a scam. I mean, they are really nice prices out there. I can see like huge drops, but still, I can't afford them. And so, when you're like me, what would you do if you only have, like, literally have no income yet? I guess you just list them all off your list and work your way, find a job. Yeah, that's all I can do. Eventually, I will find a job that I could do. I just talked to a girl this week. She was working in the place I really love to order from, or to order food from. She is. We were talking about a job that I want to find a job, and she's like, "Oh, are you working? I'm not. I'm not. I'm a student, and but I do like to find a job." And immediately she like I mentioned multiple times I would like to find an online job. It's like, "Oh, maybe you can work around this town, around that town," and I'm like, "Lady, I don't think it would be nice to work like with the job that I mean, I have classes usually around the daytime, so restaurant is really a no-go for me. So I have not many choices. I can't do English, be an English teacher. because I'm nothing. According to French society, I am nothing without a diploma, no matter how fluent I am. It doesn't matter. So that left me with not many choices because I don't have a car or driving license. And I'm just starting out. So the art community is super competitive. There are already so many awesome artists out there doing their gigs, so I feel like I'm not gonna land a job like that. Art commission in itself, in its nature, is very unstable anyway. So unless I'm really super fucking famous, can't save. I can't gain much from it. So that left me with online jobs or jobs that are really literally around the corner. So like around my house, around my neighborhood, that I can do for a short, like a part-time job. But when you live in a rural area, you don't really have that much choice in terms of part-time jobs. You have to save a little before you can buy a new PC. During holiday, you can take a little student job. True. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Mm. I've heard stories, horror story. My friend, she'd be working for it doesn't matter. She was working and she found the superior to be really really intolerable. She would just prance in the store and immediately she's like, oh, this is not nice, what you doing, this is not the right way to bake a cake, this is not the right way to brew a tea, whatever. They just always, that kind of superior that only come and nitpick you but never actually give you a constructive advice. And so she was always coming in here, drop criticism that does not help my friend. I don't know how exactly that was not helpful, but it just felt wrong. It just felt uncomfortable working there for her. So after like a week or maybe something, a short period of time, she's like, okay, I'm gonna quit. I'm not gonna do it anymore. And guess what? She never got paid because they've been evading. She's been sending emails and saying, hey, yeah, I still work like short amount of time, but still it was my time that I spent in your shop working for you. Yes, it's illegal, but people have been doing that kind of fucking shit because they're jerks that refuse to pay people. Don't, because they think, oh, maybe, oh, it's a short, it's just 200 euro, 100 euro, 50 euro. You're not gonna, come after me for that, right? So I guess, that's the only way I can try to understand their logic because it's illegal. It's illegal to not pay people. But, yeah. So, gotta find a job, but gotta watch out for that. Like, make sure I read the contract and everything and sign a contract. And the thing is, also, she told me that when she signed the employment contract with her employer, she never got a copy. It was kind of a red flag when they're doing the contract thing in a shady way. You're like, okay, am I gonna get paid at the end? If not, will I have something to prove that you're exploiting my time? So that was just really gotta be careful out there when you sign a contract and they don't start work unless you see your copy of the contract. Yeah. But it's so sad. Like I try to look for job like student job that I could do. But it always comes down to the fact that you know what, maybe I should just work in a cafe, but people say cafe is really exhausting. But I should just try. I mean, I'm young. If anything, if I can't do it, then I don't do it. It's just like a short little tryout. Yeah, I would like to try. Okay. Not maybe 2 months is even too. You know, the thing is, I'm scared. I'm someone that is extremely jumpy, nervous, anxious. So I want to see if there's a 1 day job kind of gig that I can try and not much commitment. I'm so worried that employer would screw me over, that kind of thing, and or if they don't screw me over, that I'm not a fan of that kind of work environment. So I would try. I would like to try something that is like a short amount of time. Maybe work in a festival where they might need a. There are short of hands. They need someone to step in, that kind of thing, to see if I can actually do 还是you know, many not many people, but one of my friends who are currently, I think, or at least they worked in restaurant, and they said that nah, don't work in a restaurant if you can. Like choose other job, don't choose restaurant. It's hard, it's stressful, it's busy as fuck. It's yeah. But I don't have any other option, I guess, other than babysitting. I can't even teach teenagers because I'm nothing. English, I mean, teach English. So I even have a certificate to prove it that my English is good, and like my own oral, like overall, you know. But it's not enough. It's tough out there. It's tough out there. You know what? I'm gonna take a break and think about these things. Yeah, I'm a bit sad, so I'm gonna log sign off and feel better after. See ya! Thank you for coming to my stream and listen to me ramble. Okay, I'll tell ya.
Bye bye my life, bye bye Luna.